Hi everyone, today we're going to look at the 5 steps to write your essay and some things that you should not do when you write your essays. Writing an IELTS essay is quite a challenge. Like any difficult task, you should break it down into smaller chunks. Task 2 can be broken down and thought about more easily in 5 steps. The first step is analyzing the question. One of the biggest mistakes that students make is not answering the question properly. If you do not answer the question fully, you can't score higher than a band 5. So you must read the question carefully and ask yourself, what is the topic? What is your task? Because you need to understand the question to know exactly what the examiner is looking for. In order to do this, you must first identify the question type, then identify the keywords in the question in order to find out what the examiner wants you to do with the question. The second step in writing your essay is planning. Planning helps you organize your ideas and structure before you write, can help you save your time and write a clear essay. So before writing your actual essays, you need to think about your response to the question. What is your opinion? And what is your position? The students who get the highest marks plan before they write, and they often plan for up to 10 minutes. The best way to do this is to brainstorm your ideas and at the same time make some notes. What is the reason for review? You need to come up to 1 to 3 reasons for each. The third step is writing the introduction. The introduction should tell the examiner what the rest of the essay is about and also answer the question directly. This tells the examiner that you know what you're doing straight away and helps you write your main body paragraphs. The fourth step is to write your main body paragraphs. This is where you give the examiner more detail. You can do this by stating your main points and supporting these with explanations and relevant examples. The final step is to write the conclusion. Here you will provide a summary of what you have said in the rest of the essay. Then when you're done, remember to check your essay for mistakes in grammar and spelling. And then that's it, you're done. Here are some basic things that you should not do in your essay. The first thing is, don't use short forms. For example, don't, haven't, aren't, can't, will, your, or she's. Also, don't use informal language like y'all, dude, ain't, wanna, or gonna. You should not use very emotional language. For example, I have the best solution. I can't believe this. I hate this issue. This argument is too weak. This idea is amazing. To fix this, instead of saying I have the best solution, you can say one solution that I can propose is. Instead of saying, I can't believe this, you can say, it is hard to grasp the severity of this situation. Instead of saying, I hate this issue, you can say, I feel that this is a pressing issue that needs to be resolved immediately. Instead of saying, this argument is too weak, you can say, this tenuous argument should be dismissed on the grounds that. Instead of saying, this idea is amazing, you can say, I find that there are compelling arguments in support of this idea. Another thing that you should not do is not to use overgeneralizations. For example, college is the only way a person can be properly educated. Everybody loves a trip to the theme park. All success is brought about by good luck. No one could complete a marathon without appropriate training. Overweight people always overeat. To fix this, Instead of saying college is the only way a person can be properly educated, you can say college is one of the best ways a person can be properly educated. Instead of saying everybody loves a trip to the theme park, you can say most children love the trip to the theme park. Instead of saying all success is brought about by good luck, you can say most success is brought about by good luck. Instead of saying no one could complete a marathon without appropriate training, you can say hardly anyone could complete a marathon without appropriate training. And finally, instead of saying overweight people always overeat, you can say overweight people often eat more than they should. Do you feel ready to write your own essay? Let's look at the next video. We're going to look at how to write the introduction.